What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Duga, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Dimes with Mr. Duga. And today I'm going to talk about the All-State Sugar Bowl. You have Dave Aranda and the Baylor Bears beating Lane Kiffin and the Ole Miss Rebels 21-7. Before I get into this video, for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on my social media platforms, I'm going to have all that information down in the description box. May not always get a chance to respond to questions and comments on these videos, so feel free to DM me. And whenever I get a chance to, I'll get back at you. Come holler at your boy. Also, if you're a Madden 22 player on Xbox One, I'm going to have my Xbox One gamer tag down in the description box also. Y'all may hear a beeping noise throughout the video, man. Please disregard that. And I do sincerely apologize for the inconvenience. This was a bowl game. This was one of the bowl games that I really was looking forward to watching. When you consider Dave Aranda's defensive prowess going up against Lane Kiffin's explosive offense and Matt Carroll. I was really looking forward to this game. Though Baylor has a pretty potent offense, this year also. Now obviously early on in the game, which is something that I feel like we all just hated to see, and it's really tough for him. Matt Carroll goes down with a lower leg injury, and he was out for the rest of the game. You seen him get carted off. You seen him with tears in his eyes, and you seen him on crutches. And before I get into the game, I'm gonna just say this. This is why I don't understand where the national pundits and people be so critical of these young men skipping bowl games. Like, let's just call them what they want. Unless it's the playoff, they're meaningless bowl games to these guys' future. I know people want to be the attaboy, you go get it, you finish to the end and all that other stuff. And for the majority of college football history, yeah, that was the case. But in today's day, look, man, it's too much money that's on the line. You could just a few picks cost you millions of dollars. Being the 13th pick instead of the 9th pick could cost you millions of dollars. So with that's all on the line, especially you not knowing, you can't guarantee that you're going to get to that next big contract, as far as from a performance standpoint or from a health standpoint. There's a lot of big name players that opted out of bowl games this year. Nobody in none of the playoff games. You ain't see nobody opt out of none of the playoff games. But you look, for example, Kenny Pickett opt out of the Chick-fil-A Bowl. Matt Carroll decided to play in the Sugar Bowl. Kenny Pickett, which he probably would have gotten picked over Matt Carroll anyway, but you could now almost solidify that Kenny Pickett is going to get picked over Matt Carroll, depending on the significance of this injury that he has. Jalen Smith is a guy who was a top 10 pick coming out of Notre Dame, played in the Fiesta Bowl, shattered his knee. He fell to the second round, lost millions of dollars. Now, granted, for him, it worked out as he eventually got a second contract. But this is the reason why these guys don't play in these games. Look, I'm sorry. Unless it's the college football playoff, these bowl games mean nothing. Let's just call them what it is. Since I got that out of the way. But after that, man, just the young guy who came in for Ole Miss, threw a pick six early. The guy from Baylor ran all the way back, like 96 yards. After that, he settled in a little bit, threw for a nice touchdown down the sideline, made some nice throws. They converted a bunch of fourth downs, but ultimately they couldn't get in the end zone again. And for Baylor, I mean, look, man, I don't mean to rang on the kid, but Baylor quarterback just cannot throw the football whatsoever. Like, I've never seen a team that had a quarterback that literally cannot throw a football. And Baylor somehow, shout out to the offensive coaching staff, still found ways to get 2 touchdowns, considering just the liability they had at the quarterback position in Bohannon trying to throw a football. And I know I seem a little harsh, but I'm just being honest. Like, bro, you got to throw a football better than that if you're playing quarterback. But Baylor gets a nice end around, a nice little sweep action to get a touchdown. The running back had a really nice game, man, rushing for well over 100 yards. Showing running with great physicality. Just a good game, man, to me between two up and coming, really, really good coaches. And I'm happy for Dave Aranda, man. Dave Aranda was somebody who I had on my radar, obviously, to come back to LSU as the head coach, but he's doing big things at Baylor, man. He won the Big 12 this year. Now he's won the Sugar Bowl, yo. And he still doesn't smile. Like you seen his post game interview, he gets hit with the Gatorade bag, and he still don't smile. He still up there looking stoic and everything, but. Shout out to Baylor, man. That's a good win for their program going forward. And Brian Kelly for LSU, we gotta get ready because Lane Kiffin and Ole Miss coming. Lane Kiffin got Ole Miss heading in the right direction, yo. But with that being said, excuse me, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I'm gonna have LSU, NCAA, and content on my other teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Go Tigers.